Today we're checking out the South Main Village area of Fort Worth before I'm heading down to Cleburne to play a gig at Wintergrass Vineyard and Winery. So the South Main Village is like a little village area that's part of the near South Side area of Fort Worth. There's another really popular strip called Magnolia and Fairmont that's nearby, but I'm just focusing on this little area here, the Village, which is part of South Main Street. And this area is just south of downtown Fort Worth. So a lot of the hype and redevelopment around this area began in the 1990s, and so it is younger than most of the Fort Worth suburb areas. And really, a lot of the really popular spots around here are super new. Like they just opened up recently in the past few years, and there's even some new places that really just popped up. So I'll point those out. So there's a lot of growth and excitement going on in this area, and a lot of changes too, where you can find a mix of locally owned places among bars, boutique shops, breweries, wineries, regular restaurants, fancy restaurants. And this place certainly has its fair share of murals and interesting artistic things going on about. So it is pretty walkable and interesting and fun to walk around in. And of note, some of the popular drinking places, the really hyped up drinking places, include the Bearded Lady, where they're pro facial hair all across the board there at the Bearded Lady. And then Nickel City is super popular, especially around Christmas time. It's known for going all out with their Christmas decorations. There's a good amount of popular restaurants here, serving some interesting food. One of them includes the Hot Box Biscuit Club. I got a shout out to Tinies, which is a really kind of fine dining Mexican food place. I hopped in there one time and got a $30-some order of tacos. Didn't quite know what I was getting into, but it was worth it. So today I'd found food at this place called the Bodega Grocery and Deli. It is a place where the people who live here, among all these kind of apartment complexes that are popping up and that currently exist here, guess these folks can come down to the bodega and pick up some last minute food and groceries. But one of the things this place is really popular for is the paninis. So I got a panini there. And I want to point out the places where they're featuring live music around this little neighborhood. The first one is Distribution Bar. This place is pretty new. It used to be a place called Shipping and Receiving, and it was known as the place that launched Leon Bridges' career. So I guess he used to be playing here. One of the live music events that I know about that they feature here is the open mic night on Tuesdays, hosted by Chadwick Cook. Another live music place here is called Wishbone Flynt, and I was able to pop in there one of those nights where they had their Tuesday Songwriters series going. So got some good features of songwriters around this area. And HopFusion Ale Works also has live music. I actually played a gig there almost a year ago. And there's a new place that has a really intimate and cool environment inside and a big old stage called Cicada, and it just opened. There's been a lot of exciting developments of what's going on there. I've seen a song swap there hosted by Keegan McEnroe. That's the footage I'm showing here. But I also caught news that there's going to be an open mic hosted there soon by Tommy Luke. So that's a look at the South Main Village area of Fort Worth, and ultimately I made it down to Cleburne to my gig at Wintergrass Vineyard and Winery. Shout out to Wintergrass for giving me some their Red Trend wine there, whiskey barrel aged. And this was a nice breezy day out there where I enjoyed playing to a good amount of folks who came out to hang out to listen to some music. 'Cause you've been burned, you've been defeated, turned around and retreated with your tail between your legs like your old grandfather say. And when they go out looking for you, better hope they don't find you, better hope that they don't mind about the mess you put them through. 'Cause you've been spackled, you're plastered, you're standing up on stilts, you're tying your loose ends, hope they don't come back again. But when it's still, 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 that's when they will. So So thanks for checking out this video. I post a bunch about the music scene of Texas and touring around Texas, so be sure to check out the tons of videos I've got on my channel. Hit the subscribe and the bell button to stay tuned on my posts here. Let me know in the comments what else I should be checking out, and thanks for your support.